Minecraft is undoubtedly one of the best games that has ever been made. For me and probably millions of other people, Minecraft was a huge part of their childhood. Building your first house, playing in worlds with your friends, and defeating the Ender Dragon. The game was one of my favorites growing up, especially with the original Wii U and Pocket version of Minecraft, followed by the modern versions later that I played a lot. This is one of my favorite games that I have ever played, and it is one of the best games of all time, at least in my opinion. But for today, I'm not going to be reviewing the actual game. I'm going to be reviewing the music album, Minecraft's Holy Soundtrack, made by C418. The album that I'm going to be reviewing is Minecraft Volume Alpha, made by C418. This was the original soundtrack. Now, I just want to let y'all know that the beta version of the Minecraft soundtrack, that can be saved for a different video entirely, because I think this video is going to be pretty long. So, yeah, I'm just want to let y'all know that can become a different video entirely if y'all wanted it to. So, for today, I'm going to be focusing on the first album. This one, of course, features all of the classics that Minecraft has been known for over the years, like Subwoofer Lullaby, Mook City, Wet Hands, and probably tons more. I'm going to be reviewing the original 24 songs that are featured in the Minecraft soundtrack, and along the way, I'm going to talk about how Minecraft undoubtedly has the best video game soundtrack of all time. The first two songs on this album are titled Key and Door. Key starts us off with this ethereal, almost out of this world vibe. It gives this feeling that staring at everything that you have made over the years in your Minecraft world. Kind of like this is the middle to the start, kind of. And it starts with that distant, almost tuneless piano that it starts with, but it creates such a strong sense of emotion and sense of place, especially for the older players who played this game a lot when they were younger. This feeling of nostalgia really sets us in for the journey the rest of the soundtrack will take us on later. And this is a great opener for this album in my opinion. Then immediately after that, it follows with Door. It uses the main Minecraft melody from track 8, and it adds flutes and strings to make it sound kind of more modern and more special in a way. And then it switches to those like drums, and it gets more and more better and progressive throughout the starting song. It gives this feeling of starting a new world kind of for the first time. So for the first two songs, it sets the feeling that this journey, this game that you're about to play, is gonna be a great one. Subwoofer Lullaby starts us off with that classic Minecraft melody that we have all heard before. It's that distant but nostalgic feeling, especially with the addition of more piano keys as the song progresses. This song gives off, at least for me, the feeling of just walking through your old world and seeing the stuff that you used to build and make. Then about a minute in, the beat switches to a more distant and sad melody. It creates this almost out-of-this-world feeling, and it sets the tone really well. Subwoofer Lullaby is one of those songs that you just have to feel in your heart in order to truly understand it, at least in my opinion. To truly understand its beauty, and the sad piano part near the third part of this album was amazing. It really created this dark but hopeful mood kind of in the song that carries the gameplay almost perfectly. This is probably one of Minecraft's classics for a reason, and if you've ever heard of it, then I think you would totally understand why. We are immediately followed by the song Living Mice. This song, especially when it progresses with the heavenly strings, give this feeling that you aren't on the ground and you were kind of just somewhere else. Maybe flying with your elytra or just viewing your world and everything that you had made from the sky. It's a perfect melody to see everything that had come from this long journey in your Minecraft world. And the way that the strings and the piano complement each other so well as a vibe that you just can't get anywhere else. Then, after that, we are followed by another classic, Moog City. You know what this song is as soon as you hear that ARP start playing. Then the bass gets added, and you know it's going to be a classic as soon as you hear it. The strings that follow and the piano parts create this amazing melody, even though it's simple, and that piano chord that just settles everything down and sets this almost overcoming mood is incredible. You know the chord that I'm talking about. If you have listened to Moog City 2 from Volume Beta, there's this chord that is just so heavenly and so bass dropping. Like, you would have to hear it for yourself in order to truly understand what I'm talking about, but that's one of the best things about these songs. Another amazing classic. Sorry guys, I had to change setup, so sorry if the mic sounds a little bit different. But we're gonna continue. So the next song, or songs, the first one is Hackstorm. The beautiful chime and marimba song that I think everyone has heard at least 100 times and remembers note for note how it goes. This song is amazing, especially when you were discovering new areas of the world, like the deserts and the really detailed forest. Especially this song will definitely hit different. The chimes that play and the 7/4 time that it follows creates this interesting melody that an amazing experience as it plays. Those chimes are probably guaranteed to get stuck in your head, and you will remember how they go, especially if you were an older player. It's really a classic in my opinion. And then finally, we get on to one of the songs that if you heard just a second of it, you could immediately recognize where it comes from. One of the most popular Minecraft pieces ever, simply titled Minecraft. This simple, almost repetitive melody sparked one of the most popular songs to come out of this soundtrack. When you think of Minecraft, do you think of this song, among many? I don't need to tell you how amazing it is, and despite its simpleness, the vibes and feelings it gives off are really different, and they give off the best vibes that the game could. And as it continues, strings get added, which makes it better than it started with, and the song is definitely one of the highest points that this album hit, and it definitely has a lot more coming. The next two are, I think they're pronounced Oxygen and Equinox. Yeah. Those two were always strange ones, at least to me they were. I never heard them much in-game when I was younger, but now when I play nowadays, I notice them a lot more, especially after listening to the whole soundtrack. Oxygen is this ethereal and yet, again, distant song that uses the synth chords and feels more to get this vibe that you can't quite describe. It's this really unique song off this album, and it transitions right into the next song, which is Equinox. It stops the distantness with the chord immediately, and it has traces of the original Minecraft melody mixed in with its own bits, and it's an experience. It's synths and piano mixed together really well, and give that nostalgic feeling to players again, which a lot of these tracks tend to do. But nothing will prepare you for this nostalgia that the next song will give you. Before I start the song, I just want to say this is the best song on the album. I know it's probably debatable, but I feel like in most conversations when talking about the best Minecraft song, this one gets brought up a lot. And it definitely is the best, at least for me it is. I can't even really describe this song because I can't just describe how good it is because it's beyond good. The way the song starts with its slow, distant strings before transitioning into that sad piano tune that you know by heart starts playing, and suddenly you feel yourself remembering all the good times that you had in Minecraft like you did when you were a kid. And then that classic piano plays and you feel yourself get taken away into the feels of this game. The strings play and swell and the piano gets more emotional as it continues, and it's if for a way that you feel this piano guide you on a journey where every note is a different memory from playing Minecraft with your friends. For me, I always remember rushing to the nearest sunset with my friend when the song played. At least that's what I did in my Minecraft world. And then finally, you hear that note. And everyone knows the note that I'm talking about. The sad one that seems to silence the song for a bit. Then it starts slowly picking back up with those more happy and adventurous tunes than the first part. This part gives good exploration vibes and is a great walking tune when trying to find treasure or diamonds when in the caves. At least that's how I saw it. For the song as a whole, I really recommend listening to it. It's one of those songs that hits the deepest when you have emotional feelings tied to it. Absolutely unbelievable feelings. It is truly a 10 out of 10 song and a wonderful piece of music that this game gave us. We follow with Dry Hands. This one is another ambient, distant piece, which this album continues to have a lot, and you will continue to hear me say the distant piano a lot. As it starts with that distant piano before transitioning into that calm melody, which I think is super cool. It's super short, only being around a minute long, but the melody is super calming, especially when exploring the forests. After this, we are followed by a piece that you probably know Minecraft for, Wet Hands. It's got that iconic feeling and iconic sound that everyone knows. That piano is one of the most classic and nostalgic sounds in the entire game, and this song, in my opinion, is way too short, and I feel like it could have at least been like a minute longer. But that's just me. This song is yet another one of the tunes that someone could tell you instantly where this song is from. Next, we have Clark, a pretty standard but angelic theme with the strings and growing piano throughout the song. This is great mining music, at least for me, whenever you go mining in the game. There's not really a lot that I can say about it, as it's only the strings and the piano, but I think it was a really good addition to the soundtrack, because it's really just good background music for when you're mining or you're farming or something like that. At least that's how it is for me. And then, after that, we head into Chris, and we get almost an entirely different vibe, with that kind of darkish piano, followed by some drums and leads that sound like something out of a sneaky Sasquatch game. For anyone who grew up playing for everyone who grew up playing that game. For those who grew up on that game, if you knew how the soundtrack sounded, yeah, I think you get it. And again, another short song, but a good one at that. We start off next with 13, and this track is super creepy. Basically, it's pretty much cave noises and I think nether noises mashed into the track as well. But it has a very haunting start if you've ever heard the disc version in Minecraft. Like some other songs, this one can be found in the game as a disc. Normally at dungeons, or at least that's where I found mine. The creepy sounds progress as you start to hear water dripping like you would inside of a cave, and then the dark synth comes back with the melody, before a crashing sound appears and the dark synth comes back in. I don't know if there's a point in the game where it activates naturally, but it is a very dark theme, especially for the caves. Next, we have Excuses, and another start with the ambient piano fading in, giving us a sort of somber and melancholy sound. I think those are the right words, I'm pretty sure. But it has that vibe to it. The piano notes echo and the song repeats the start about a minute in. As the out-of-tune piano comes in and mixes with the main piano, it creates that unsettling but nostalgic vibe when you listen to it. Finally, we get to the theme for Minecraft, Sweden. A beautifully composed melody with the simple piano and the growing progressiveness as it continues. This theme for me has a lot of nostalgic vibes tied to it. When I was building stuff for my friends, or when I learned how to play it on piano and I could show people for the first time. This song just sits in a place in my heart and has a lot of emotions tied to it, And I know that sounds like bias, but it's a really good theme if you have ever heard it. It gives hopeful and kind of exploration vibes, at least for me, and that the feeling that the world has more in store for it, despite what you have done. Once the piano plays out, small strings appear and create that exploration feeling I was talking about. Then, the piano comes back in, returning us to that classic feeling again. As I said, Sweden is probably the song that most people think about when thinking of Minecraft, and it serves it right. Sweden is one of the greatest themes for a game ever. Next is Cat. Most likely everyone's first jukebox disc that they found in this game. It's a really good and strangely tantalizing song with its almost orchestral or ethereal arp that it has. Sorry, I was trying to find the words for it. And then the lead comes in and the chill drums come in. Overall, I don't really have a lot that I want to say about it, and I don't really have a lot of opinions on the CD as a whole, but I will tell a story about it. This was the first CD that I had gotten among others. I was exploring all day trying to find a dungeon, and I finally found one, like after searching for about half an hour in our world to find one, because I just really wanted to get one for one of my friends, for us to listen to in the world while we make stuff. So yeah, it was a pretty solid music disc. And then after Cat finishes, it leads up to Dog. I just want to say, I don't really know why C418 split it into two different songs on the Minecraft soundtrack, even though they're pretty much the same thing. But yeah, I'll just include it. There isn't a lot of changes in it, as it has those drums again with more synth leads and ambientness to it. And it adds some more cool stuff to the song overall as a whole, because it adds more leads and stuff like that. So I think Dog is a pretty solid follow-up, even though it pretty much is the same thing as Cat. Even if it should just be considered the same song as Cat, I think it's still a pretty good one if they wanted to split it up. Next up, we have Danny. And yes, this is one of the best themes in the entire game. It's so late in the album too, as it's the fourth song away from the ending, but it's an amazing theme. The chill, but partially sad piano creates this clash of emotions that you can just vibe with. Then the lead comes in, and it creates that awesome, almost chorus-like start that everyone knows. It's just a great thing that really brings back a lot of good memories for me. And I remember playing this while me and my friend were building for our house. We were finishing up the roof of our house, and we were about to get started on more stuff. And when that theme came playing in, it had an awesome feeling to it that I just couldn't describe. It was a feeling I only felt in that game and in those moments with that friend. The first half is this amazing melody that captures feelings. Then about halfway through, it switches to this different beat with this distant synth that creates this mood of darkness almost a little. It's truly a surreal part of the song. Then, in the third part of the song, the beat switches again and creates some pretty good building music if you've gotten that far into it. Overall, as a whole, Danny is an experience, and a super good one at that. Definitely one of the best themes in the game. And finally, to end off these songs, we begin with the last three songs. And the last three starts us with Beginning, a pretty chill and calming piano vibe song. It really gives me feelings of exploring through the old Minecraft Wii U worlds that I used to play in a lot, and seeing all the cool sites that were there. All the mod skin packs and the different mechanics and features that were hidden all across the map. The Nightmare Before Christmas one, the Mario one, the Desert one, and more. It really brings back those memories from way back then, and I think it's just really awesome. It's probably one of the most nostalgic songs for me, mostly because I played Minecraft on the Wii U a lot whenever I had it, and yeah. Then it's followed by Droopy Likes Ricochet. Now, I had never heard either Droopy parts in the game before. Maybe for other people they have, but I haven't been able to hear them yet. But listening to it on the album, it really does sound like a chill, just exploring and building song that you could turn on as background noise. It's like if I explored a city in creative mode kind of vibes, with the drums and echoey melody, and then we are immediately followed by Droopy Likes Your Face. Basically a part 2. It is the same drums that give it that explory vibe and a really chill feeling to it. Weird voice excerpts are heard throughout, which I think is a pretty cool addition to the part 2, and it makes it different in a cool way, which I guess kind of gives it a reason to exist. And overall, the 3 songs give cool vibes, and while Droopy is kind of a weird ending to the Minecraft album, it's a nice ending. Overall, I do want to say this has been, I think, a very fun music review for this game. This game has been one of my personal childhood favorites of all time, and it still is to this very day, because it was always so much fun to play on it. I loved playing Minecraft with all my friends, going to look for diamonds and just enjoying fun times with friends. And I think whenever C418 was making this soundtrack, he knew what he had to do. He had to make something that millions of people would remember for their entire lives. Something that wouldn't get lost as another okay soundtrack, and I think he captured the feelings of everything in this game perfectly in the 24 songs that are in the original Minecraft Volume Alpha. He took on the task of making the entire soundtrack for the game back in 2011 all by himself, and every time I listen to it, I am more grateful that Notch gave him full creative control on this project, because I guarantee you this album would not have been the same at all if other people had helped C418 make it. This game's soundtrack was special solely because of C418. So I just want to thank you, C418, for making one of the most memorable soundtracks in my opinion. It gave me and several other people great memories to look back on, and I think this game will definitely live on and be known as one of the best game soundtracks and games of all time. And that is why I believe that Minecraft is the best video game soundtrack ever.